Hey guys, so it has been a while since I have done one of these, and I know they're my most wanted videos on my channel. Everyone's just like, show us your goats, show us Napoleon, and I'm like, but I have books and stuff I want to talk about, and they're like, no, we just want to see the goats. So I'm giving the people what they want today. It's been a long time since I've had Napoleon pick my TBR for me because I've had fairly strict TBRs for a while, and I still do. I'm just choosing to ignore it right now and go with the flow that my goat tells me to go with. So I do have an entire separate TBR set aside for Contemporary-a-thon, which is happening in September. So all of those books and that entire TBR is going to be separate. I will upload that closer to Contemporary-a-thon. And I also have some other books and arcs that I do definitely want to get to while in the month of September, but I will get to those after we get to the goat footage because I know everybody just wants to go see Napoleon. So I'm going to switch cameras because I got a new one that will hopefully be somewhat more goat safe. I hope, I don't know, and we'll see what he picks. I picked a whole variety of different books for him to choose from. So if you guys are new here, this is a whole thing that I do on my channel. You guys will figure it out as we go. I give him basically two choices of two similar types of books and he chooses one. Trust me, he does it. It's a legit decision that he makes. So I'm gonna go switch cameras and head on out to the barn and we will see what Napoleon chooses for me. Hello. How is everybody? Good afternoon. Wow, you have a lot to say, Hercules. Alrighty. Hello, children. How are we? How are we doing? We ready to choose some books? Oh, in case you guys are new here, these are my goats. This is Napoleon. He is my pro book chooser. Basically, I take two books that are somewhat similar in maybe genre or style of book, and I have him choose between those two. And I generally pick about like 4 types of choices for him. And as you can see, they're always super interested in everything that I'm doing. So these first 2 books that I have chosen, this is a process, in case you guys didn't know, this is a whole process. These first 2 books are 2, book of the month choices. I have How to Walk Away by Catherine Center. I believe this is an adult romance, adult contemporary fiction. And then I have Symptoms of a Heartbreak by Sana Sharapatra. And this is a YA contemporary about like a doctor. Okay, are you ready? Which one? He makes a very distinct choice every time. Can you not chew on it? You're not included in this, Neville, okay? Are you sure between these two? Alrighty, we're going with How to Walk Away. Thank you for your contribution. He says definitely this one for sure. Alrighty, I will read this one. Okay, next choice. I've got 2 books with deer on the cover. I don't know, that's what I chose. So I have White Stag by Kara Barbiri. I believe this is a Goblin King story. He already likes it. And I also have The Light Between Worlds by Laura E. Weymouth, which is, I know, a very depressing portal type of story. So we've got 2 different types of YA fantasy, both of which have a deer on the cover. Can we not chew the books? That'd be like stupendous if you could just not. No, I also don't want to make out with you. Which one? Light Between Worlds? You don't want to try this one? You don't want to try this one? Are you sure? He makes very distinct decisions every single time, like not even considering White Stag. It's this one. Are you sure? Here, what if I switch them? He wants this one. I even switched hands. He still wants this one. Alrighty, The Light Between Worlds it is. We're gonna get emotional this month. Alrighty, this next one, I moved into the adult romance world and I've got 2 sports romances. I have Intercepted by Alexa Martin. I believe this is a diverse football romance. And then I have Against the Ropes by Sarah Castile. This is like an MMA fighting romance. 2 very different things, but still sports romance. Which one do you prefer? Hold on, let me give you space. Against the Ropes, are you sure? Are you sure this one? I'm convinced that he like knows what he's doing. Okay, what if I switch hands? Can you not chew it? Like, even if I switch hands, he for sure picks one book. I wonder if it's a smell thing. I don't know what it is. But apparently, we're going with Against Ropes. Can you get up here? Can you get up there? All the way up? Come on. choose the books? Okay, perfect. Oh god, you're above the camera frame. Hold on. I've fixed it. All right, the last two books I have are two books with OCD in the title and obviously in the story. We have OCD Love Story, Don't Chew It Yet, by Corey Ann Hydew, and then we have OC Daniel by Wesley King. These are two different books, both about OCD. So, which one is it gonna be? Hold on, let me readjust again. Okay, so which one do you want? This one? Are you sure? Are you sure this one? Not this one at all? You don't even want to sniff it? You don't want to? Oh, are you wavering? I've never seen him waver before. Can you not chew the book? Okay, let me mix them back up. Which one? OCD Love Story it is. That was his first choice, and you're chewing on the book. That's fun. Good decision. Thank you, buddy. Don't chew on my tripod. Alrighty, thank you for your contribution, sir, who is itching his face on a ramp and lifting it up. You're not supposed to be able to do that, sir. That's fine. Okay. Thank you for your contribution to my channel. Okay, we are back inside. It is still quite warm out. So it looks like these are the books that Napoleon chose for me. We have How to Walk Away, so I'm pretty sure this is an adult contemporary story, probably about walking away from a relationship. We have The Light Between Worlds, which I know is going to be a tearjerker. This is about twin sisters who go through like a portal to like an alternate world or something, and then they get kicked back out, and one does not deal with it too well, the other's doing great with it. We have Against the Ropes, which is an MMA or like UFC fighter romance, adult sexy time book. And then we have OCD Love Story, which I believe is told from the perspective of like a crazy stalker girl. So I've heard good stuff about this. It's been on my shelf for literally years, so I think he chose some solid books for me to read. We're gonna plop those there, and I'm going to add to them because I have some arcs. I have a lot of October arcs. I also have a lot of September arcs that I still need to get to. But ones that are at the top of the priority list are The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys, or Sepetys, however you say it. This is her newest release, and I don't care what it's about. It's a Ruta Sepetys book, so I'm gonna read it. It's historical fiction. I believe this one takes place, I want to say in Madrid in 1957, so it's after World War II. But again, she tends to write historical settings and historical situations that like I didn't know existed, and just is very educational while telling an amazing story at the same time. So this is also a chunker, so we've got this on the TBR. We might give myself like a week to read this because it's gonna be long and it's probably gonna be emotional. So we're adding that to the stack, and then I'm adding another really chunky book, and I want to read The Burning Shadow by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a sequel to The Darkest Star, which is a spin-off of the Lux series, which I still love. I love that series. But this book, large and in charge. I don't know what it is with these chunky beasts this month, but October's got some hefty books coming out. So that's going on the stack as well. And then I have a few September arcs that are still lingering that I really want to get to. I have The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones. This seems like the perfect book to get me into like Halloween mode. It's like a YA, really dark horror story that has fae in it and zombies and gravediggers. It sounds amazing, to be honest. I also have Bid My Soul Farewell by Beth Revis. This is a sequel to Give the Dark My Love, which is one of my favorite books of last year. And the story was like just getting really good towards the end of the first book, so I am so anxious to pick this up. So this one doesn't come out until the end of September, so I still think that I can read it like prior to its release. Same with this one. So these are both going on the stack. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for this. I have a bunch of romance that I want to pick up and listen to throughout the month, but all of that is just gonna be kind of mood reading. And then like I said, I still have my Contemporary-a-thon TBR, which will be another like 6 or 7 books that I'm gonna add on to that because I am overly ambitious. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see Napoleon again. It's been a while. I try to feature them in my vlogs as much as possible, but my TBR videos have been lacking this year, so I hope that you guys got your goat fix. And I hope you guys have a really good reading month planned out for yourselves, and I'll see you guys in my next video.